What's going on, Sharks fans? Let's break down this game, shall we? We're going to game. Oh, wait, what? We got an overtime goal? Sweet! Alright, so we are going to the second round. Let's break it down, shall we?
Sharks are going to win! Sharks are going to win! Don't waste your time. The Sharks are going to win. No, I'm serious.
I hope you guys in British Columbia did not waste your time. I hope those of you outside of British Columbia thank the Sharks. You're welcome. Anyways, whoever thought a video like that could be so right? I mean, Sharks were going to win and they won every game in that series. Wait, who paired me with... I'm not Peter Chow. Who put me in this white jersey here? Okay. Anyways, okay, so Sharks, suddenly it starts very well. Tip-in goal by Brent Burns. That was beautiful. A skill goal, if I want to call it that. 1-0. But then the Sharks get a little bit relaxed. Mason Raymond comes in on the other side with a goal of his own. Equalizer. Then we see a very nice, suddenly a headshot pretty much by Derek Roy. There's a headshot on Brad Stewart. Dirty, but it is what it is. I hope he's alright. And he played a few shifts, so it's good to see Stewart's alright from that hit. So then, a few seconds in, we make him pay really quickly off a rebound. Joe Pavelski beats Schneider on the post. Or, sorry, stick side, I think, and it goes in. So, 2-1. Suddenly, I feel the Sharks were getting a little bit too relaxed. That second period, there should have been a goal by the Canucks. I believe it was Daniel Sedin who hit the post. We got some kills, but the Canucks penalty killing was doing very good in that second period. Yeah, we got the kills, but they got kills too. And as I said, Daniel Sedin hit the post. That should have gone in. Should have been a 2-2 game at the end of 2. Going on to the third, though, I really thought the Sharks were playing flat. They were trying to sit on it, and yeah, it'd come back to bite us. Go figure. They allow 2 quick goals. Desjardins takes a penalty, and kind of the dumb stat, but when Desjardins takes a penalty, the Canucks score. So, two penalties by him this series, 2 goals for the Canucks, and then later another goal very, very quickly. 2 goals in like 2 minutes or something like that. So. Sharks down 3-2, they're trailing. There's still plenty of time, though. That was the good thing. And then there was another penalty. Another penalty happened, and the Sharks score once again very, very quickly with Joe Pavelski going upstairs. That was a beautiful pass. And then it just happened to be right at him, right place, right time. So he goes upstairs, and the Sharks tie it. They still looked a little bit flat offensively if it weren't for that power play, but we'll all take it. I still thought 5-on-5 the Sharks were not playing so well this game, but it is what it is. So we go on to overtime. The Sharks had some chances, and Niemi had to make a few saves. I'll give Niemi didn't have to play his best game, but I thought the Sharks' defense was so-so at times, and they were just kind of letting their foot off the gas pedal most of this game. But hey, overtime comes. There's a little bit of just chances both ways. I thought the Sharks had 2 or 3 chances that were good, especially Gagliardi had a nice pass here and there. Hannon, I thought, had a pretty good game as well, watching. But going into overtime, we're on the power play, and thanks to the Sedins, one of them takes a penalty. I thought it was a very generous call. I think it was Tommy Wingels that drew up the penalty, and it was kind of a so-so call. I'll admit to that. But hey, if the Canucks don't hit the post, if Daniel Sedin doesn't hit the post and that goes in, this game doesn't happen in overtime. So yeah, the penalty happens, and after a little bit of a clear, there's a shot by Joe Thornton, and the rebound Corey Schneider does not see, and Patrick Marleau. Patrick Marleau. Oh, this is the Patrick Marleau we've all been waiting for. And Patrick Marleau, 1 game per postseason game. He's got 1 goal in each game, and that's a beautiful thing. This one was a putback goal and hustle. It's really good to see him hustle because we've all questioned his heart. We've all been calling him gutless besides Jeremy Roenick. I'm one of those who's been very skeptical of him. But he's been coming through this postseason, and he's been making the big goals, not just garbage time goals. So, what an effort there on that rebound. Luckily, it felt like the last overtime goal when we lost them. It was a weird bounce. Nobody saw the puck. In this case, Patrick Marleau saw the puck, and Schneider didn't, and it goes in. And we end the Canucks season, and we go on and pull out the broom. Yeah, it's good to see this old thing. Oh, I know it's in green, thankfully for the A's, but the broom is out. And the Canucks season is over. Really looking on the outlook on the Canucks, final things, really dirty. I mean, Brian Kessler, I'll give him credit. People say he's dirty, and I know he dived that in Game 3, but I'll give him credit where credit's due. Kessler, good player. He should be their captain. Sedin's, on the other hand, terrible. Alain Vigneault, Coach Vigneault, looked like he was going to cry when this one ended. His job, this should be his last game. I don't know. I know we got an extension last year despite making a one-and-done exit against the Kings, but they've only won one playoff game in the last 2 years, or one playoff game in 9 games. And that's also 6 straight postseason losses inside the GM place, or the Rogers Arena. This dates back, of course, to the Game 7 loss against Boston. I don't know, man. The Canucks, goaltending wasn't necessarily the issue. It's all about their defense and skaters. I'll give credit to Schneider where credit's due, and especially Luongo in Game 1. I thought Luongo played very well this series. But they got a goaltending controversy. They got some mediocre skaters, in my opinion. Sure, they got some skill guys, but they are very, very diving. They're very dirty. I don't know, man. Canucks, they're going to be a mediocre team when this realignment happens. And they're going to have to somewhat get rid of the Sedins, I think. There's not much to say there. Kessler should be the captain, get around with the youth. Anyone missing Cody Hodgson, by the way? Anyone? Anyone in Vancouver? I mean, that trade for Cassian, I don't know. I really don't know about that team. They got a lot of things they need to work on. And it's going to be a tough time. If the Canucks don't do something now, oh man, they're going to be mediocre for the time being. But going on, next series, who do you want to face? I'd like to see the LA Kings or the St. Louis Blues. So what that means is I got to root for the Red Wings to beat the Ducks. I mean, Chicago's going to beat the Wild. That's a foregone conclusion. So I don't want to see Chicago in the second round. I'd like to see the winner of the Blues or the Canucks. Oh, sorry, Blues or the Kings. I don't have a major preference of the two. Preferably the Kings. I think the Blues are a nightmare matchup because of Ken Hitchcock's system. So I want the Wings to beat the Ducks, who they just evened up the series. And I had the Wings winning, by the way, if y'all look back at my other video. And then, of course, would like to see the Kings complete their comeback of the Blues. So, as we all were wondering, who's next? This could be a while before I make another video, because a lot of these series are 2-2. So, we'll see you guys later. Go Sharks, and we're moving on.